25. It might have
What's going on,
included
guys?
this
Gomes
one
here
with,
back
Jose
again on
Reyes
another
and
MLB The
Roy
Show
Hazelwood.
19 Diamond Dynasty video. I
get
just
two
got back
standard
from
packs,
watching the
and then you
Twitch
get a
developer
Gear Up
live
pack
stream on
with
twitch.tv
equipment.
slash
So,
San Diego
Roy
Studios, and we
helpful
just
for
had the
weapons
8th
show,
inning
helpful
boss
in
reveal.
MLB for
Very
your
exciting. I
great
think it's
players, right?
much better than the
Everybody
7th
gets
inning
this
program,
session
and I
pack.
cannot wait to bring it
However,
to
if
you
you're
guys.
just now
Quickly,
playing
if you
the
guys
game
could
for
leave a
the
like
first
down
time
below
and
on this
you
video,
seem
definitely
to
helps
like
me out a
Diamond
ton,
Dynasty,
and
we
make
have
sure to
another
also
special pack
subscribe
for
if you
you
guys are new. Always
got the
helps me
Jumpstart
grow,
pack.
and I would
You
also
get 4
appreciate
guaranteed
that. But
diamonds for
this is a
20,000
pretty
stubs.
big program reveal. We
And
also
then you
have
get,
new events.
All in
The
the
game is
Habitat
out
as
free
well,
on
which
PS
guarantees the
Plus.
gold.
If you
There's a
are a
really good
member
chance
of
of
that,
gold.
there's tons of
And
new
also,
stuff
the
being
special thing
added.
about
Very
this
excited,
package, you are
but let's not
guaranteed
waste
to
any
get
time.
a
Let's hop
value
right
back
into it.
if you buy
I do
Jumpstart
quickly want to
packs. You are
say
guaranteed
the
to
100 star
get
pack
enough
is
value
pretty much
to
nothing.
where
It is,
it will be
well, it's not nothing.
essentially
It's a guaranteed
nice.
diamond. It is
let's
one of the
open it.
pre-order diamonds, I guess you would say, the ones that we had, where each team has one diamond, and they are the usually 87 to 89 overalls. We've had them in there all year. I am really disappointed with the fact that they did this, and I mentioned that in the 7th inning program when they just recycled some cards that were in the signature team moment packs. I just think they could have done something a little bit better. I know these cards aren't supposed to blow you away because getting 100 stars is pretty damn easy, but at the same point, I think they definitely could have done a hell of a lot better at doing this. They could have added new cards, flashbacks that we have not seen in the past from 2018, something like that, but it is what it is. That is the 100 star program reward. But let's move on to the henchmen as they've now coined them. There are 3 of them as well, so let's go ahead and get into those right away. The first one is going to not be a signature card. It's going to be a flashback, and that's going to be 90 overall Daniel Murphy, coming equipped with 94 and 82 contact, 91 77 power, 103 vision, so that's pretty nice. 47 discipline, I don't think that really matters. 69 fielding, which is pretty generous for Daniel Murphy if we're going to keep it a buck. 60 arm strength, 44 speed, this at second base. I'm not a huge fan of this card for a couple reasons. One, he's not nearly as good as the other 2 in my opinion. I don't know why we have a 90 overall and then 295. I guess I get it because this is the postseason program, the 8th inning in a sense. It has that theme around it. But at the same point, I think this card could have been used in other scenarios. They could have made this a free moment card or something. I'm personally not going to pick it, and I don't see many people picking it as well, but that is one of our 3 options. The next one is going to be a Signature Series Edwin Encarnacion. This card, of course, you don't even have to ask, does not have good defense, but 50 fielding. Frank Thomas's is 50 something. You guys have to remember, he does not play bad in the field. For some reason, it seems first base is the loophole where you don't need that great of defense, at least for certain situations. So for the most part, I think you are going to be able to make do with this Edwin Encarnacion. Only in a few instances is he actually going to mess up, but 91, 90 contact, 104, 103 power might have been a little bit higher in my opinion. Of course, Encarnacion, one of the really good power hitters even into these late years of his career now. 90 vision, which is still pretty good. 50 fielding, of course. 51 reaction. He can play third. I wouldn't recommend you to put him at third, but he can, and he'll only lose 5 fielding. 51 speed is pretty good for Encarnacion, to be honest. This card is interesting. I have not really used Edwin Encarnacion cards in the past, but if you guys are a fan of his swing, I think this could be a great option for a bench bat for you. But yeah, I would not recommend to play him at third. You're going to have to try him at first and let me know how he does over there. And then finally, FLOYD is the last of these 3, 95 overall. They called this guy a 5-tool player. Maybe in real life, sure as hell not on the game. 69 fielding, 75 arm strength. I don't know how that constitutes as being tools, but hey, do you. 99, 95 contact, 90, 86 power, 96 vision, 77 speed, and 75 stealing. I will say personally, I know FLOYD has a really good swing on the game, so that is something to make note of. He is going to have bronze defense at left field, and he's going to stay at bronze defense. He can play right field and first. This card, honestly, is probably the one that I'm going to pick. He looks the best out of the 3. It's kind of the best out of the 3 evils. I really don't think they had the greatest 3 cards out here at the 200 star program pack, but luckily they did go ahead and make up more than make up for that in the 300-star boss, because we have 3 great new players being added. And truth be told, I really do not know who I'm going to pick yet. You guys are going to have to watch my which 8th inning program boss player you should pick to learn that. Here we have the first one. We're going to be looking at 99 Ernie Banks, who I did guess correctly. This time I only guessed 1 out of 3 correctly, which is less than usual, but 101, 104 contact, 104, 107 power, 118 vision. This card, offensively phenomenal, one of the best offensive, if not the best offensive shortstop in the game right now. 86 fielding, 85 arm strength. That shouldn't be an issue, but you never know. 55 speed is the only big issue I can see with this card. I know with Cal Ripken Jr., sometimes you notice the lack of speed and getting to some of those balls behind shortstop or into shallow outfield, but otherwise this card looks phenomenal. He can play first base, and he's going to have that at an 80 plus, so that is going to be a gold defensive shield. I really like the look of this Ernie Banks. I'm very tempted. You know, I do personally like his swing, and he has almost 120 vision, so he's going to have a really big PCI, power above 105 per side, contact above 100 per side. This card looks really good. Cannot wait to try him out. On to the next one. We have a 99 signature Johnny Bench, who I was not expecting a catcher, to be honest, but here we have Johnny Bench. I think this is most likely the last really good catcher that we're going to see, so if you guys don't have one, this might be the opportunity to pick you up one. And Johnny Bench looks really good as well. 97, 101 contact, 98, 106 power, 109 vision. Again, I did not like his vision on his 95 overall card. I thought it was a little bit low, and he didn't have that much contact, but this card is so much better. Still has phenomenal defense, 95 fielding, 95 arm strength. Should be throwing out guys like crazy trying to steal. 92 blocking. We'll see if that actually is the case. 44 speed, can play first, third, and of course behind the plate. This Johnny Bench looks really good. Like I said, he's probably going to be the last really good catcher that we're going to see now that Piazza's been released. Keep in mind, Yogi Berra, they do not have his rights anymore, nor do they have Carlton Fisk. So if you want a catcher, now might be the time to go ahead and grab Johnny Bench. He doesn't do anything wrong. You know, 44 speed isn't great, but for a catcher, that's about average. And even if you put him at first or third, I wouldn't recommend putting him at first. You're kind of wasting that defense. But if you did have him at third, he's still going to have diamond fielding at a 90 and 95 arm strength, 90, or he's going to have 75 reaction, which we're going to have to see if that makes a big difference. But otherwise, this card looks really good once again. Like I said, this is a really tough choice. And finally, he was confirmed to be coming today. We didn't know exactly how he would be announced, but 99 Ted Williams is in the game. Pretty much as expected. All hitting stats are near, or they are maxed out. 125, 123 contact, 123, 100 power versus lefty. Still really good if you consider the 123 contact, and 125 maxed out vision. So his PCI is going to be enormous. 70 fielding, of course, that's the downside with Ted Williams, but he is a left field primary, so he is going to stay at silver defense. He does not have an arm, but once again, left field is where you can kind of afford to have somebody with not a great arm, because in center and right you have to make further throws than from left. If you think of going from left field to third, not that far of a throw. So 56 speed, not great, not bad either. Defensively, it can pass in left field. Offensively is what you're getting this card for. He has a really good swing, one of the greatest, if not the greatest hitter of all time. I still say Barry Bonds, but a lot of people disagree with me for you know what reason. But this card looks really good. Like I said, I'm definitely excited to get gameplay with him. I always like to test out these guys with lower defense to see, do they change a little bit? Is there anything inherently different about guys with similar bad defensive ratings? Some seem to play decently, and some seem to pass out there, some not so much, and they kind of fail. But we're going to have to see with Ted Williams. Really excited. He can also play right field, so he can play the corners. Keep in mind, he is going to drop down to bronze defense, which might not be necessarily worth it. If you're going to have Ted Williams, put him in left field in his native position. So we're also waiting for Babe Ruth, which they they, you know, mentioned, they name dropped him. We're obviously going to get a 99 signature Babe Ruth at some point. Maybe that's going to be in program number 9. I didn't think they would add Ted and a Babe in the same program. That really didn't make much sense in my opinion. We still have tons of great players to keep an eye out for. Some people are disappointed that Pujols is not in the game yet. I wasn't expecting them to go back-to-back on first baseman. I think that's another possibility for the 9th. Think of a 9th inning program: Babe Ruth, Albert Pujols, and another boss. I cannot wait. I think the content, they're going to keep it up. I think it's been really good so far. Hopefully we see some cool stuff that they add. You know, we're going to see Finest pretty soon. Hopefully they have new postseason content relative to the 2019 postseason. Let me know down below in the comment section which of the 3 brand new bosses you are going to be taking, and also which of the 3 henchmen. I'm also interested in that as well, although, like I said, I personally don't think that they are the best. They could have been better, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to have to take with what we have. Also, let me know your postseason predictions. I was going to make a video, but I got a little bit busy. I apologize. Rays are winning. No, the Rays are not. I'm going to pick the Houston Astros to win the World Series over the Los Angeles Dodgers 2017 World Series matchup repeat. So that is my prediction. Let me know down below in the comment section. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a big old like. Once again, definitely helps me out. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel and want to support your boy. Absolutely $0 and 00 cents, and you could put a big old smile on my face. But I hope you guys are great today. There goes some Saudi.